I would just go on YouTube and watch like competition videos from International Pole Convention. I just became like really obsessed. I was just like, wow, I really want to do this. I go by DeeDee, or on Instagram, Honey Spins, honey_spins, a lot of people know me as. I've been pole dancing now for 4 years, almost 4.5. I started with finding a studio, taking some flexibility classes just to kind of get in there and feel comfortable first. Plus, I really wanted to get my splits before doing anything. Getting my splits is important to me because I always really wanted to have that in general, and always was fascinated by gymnastics and people who were really flexible, so that was just always something that I wanted to do myself. I was probably obsessed for like 2 years, to be honest. I don't know how I would describe my movement style per se. I definitely think it's a mix of low flow and tricks. I'm definitely more of a tricks person. I like to be up in the air. I really like to do splits. I have found a new love for low flow and heels, so that's kind of what I've been focusing on more this year. I gravitate more towards tricks because I feel like I can show my flexibility and my strength and still look good all in one. So I like to show that I'm very strong, so I love to do all the really crazy moves. I welcome it because I kind of like to show off, I'm not gonna lie. Don't we all a little bit? I never feel that I'm good in that moment until maybe like 5 or 6 months after I do something. You see yourself every day doing things, and it's hard when you're in your own head to be like, oh, wow, that was actually really good. But I feel like there are moments with my peers and students where people can kind of show you and tell you themselves that they see how good you are. I don't know if there will ever be a point in my life where I feel like I'm good, but at the same time, I feel like that's what makes us creatives, and that's what drives us to create and be better. But I feel like maybe one day I'll feel like I'm good, but for now, it's always just to be better than last week, better than yesterday, better than last month. I think my biggest hardship I faced when I first started was Just getting comfortable with myself, my body, and not being so shy. I feel that I embody a turtle. I'm very reserved at first and very in my shell, and it takes me a little bit to kind of open up. So I think my biggest hardship was, just me getting over being in my own head and just being like, everybody's here to learn, no one's here to judge. It really is like a judgment-free zone, and when you're in the space, you learn that people are so nice and they're so welcoming, and everybody cheers everyone on, which is part of why I love, being in a studio and with my peers. It's like we cheer each other on, it's our own little community. I have my Saturday classes that I always take, and I love it because it's like the same group of people, and we've kind of like grown together, which is really nice to see. But I feel in a lot of ways the pole journey really has changed me for the better. I'm more open. I feel like I'm more outgoing and more eager to try new things. The thing pole's taught me about myself is that I probably really can do anything.